It's a beautiful morning. Beautiful morning. Excuse the car sounds in the background. So I want to do like a trade review with you guys. I want to show you how I get these entries. And this is the trade that I just took today. Okay. The London Silver Bullet on the Nasdaq. Okay. So I'm just quickly going to go through like an empty chart. Or maybe let me just use this one here. So this is where the framework was. So I'm using the 1 hour chart as my daily chart to basically get like the bias. I want to get like a bias. So I'm using the daily chart to get the bias. I saw in the morning that we took sell side liquidity here and we failed to displace below it. Look at how we closed. We closed back inside the range here, this range. So I immediately saw this as manipulation after accumulation here. So I'm looking at this time frame. The 15 minutes, you can clearly see that accumulation during the Asian session, and then at just 30 half past 12 we went below the lows here. Asian lows were taken out. Then I deemed this as manipulation because I could see that here we actually traded above this BC. We didn't respect this BC, which is something I was already anticipating looking at the 1 hour, right? So this is another confirmation that I'm basically here, right? So sorry, so this is how the algorithm prices. It goes from consolidation to expansion. From expansion, it can either go to retracement or reversal. It never goes to consolidation. So consolidation to expansion, but you have to study the expansion as I studied it right here on the 1 hour, right? Sorry, let's just close this one here. I was studying the expansion outside of this consolidation, right? So this was manipulation, but we actually wanted to retrace. So we couldn't just move from accumulation, which is consolidation, right? Consolidating. We couldn't move from consolidation to reversing. No, we had to manipulate then reverse. You understand? This is how it goes. Okay. It goes from consolidation. It doesn't go from consolidation to reversal. No, it has to expand. The expansion could be manipulation. Then from there we can reverse. This is exactly what happened today. This is where everything starts basically. Okay, so you can see here we had this inversion fair value gap. Now this is when you want to execute. You are literally waiting for your kill zone now. Everything is pretty much clear and you can just target any liquidity, you know, here. So we went all the way up, okay? And I was looking at this candle, the displacement candle above the highs here. This is when I saw this as market structure shift. It broke above this high, that high with displacement. Now we have two fair value gaps here. We have two fair value gaps. Now I'm waiting for my kill zone, which is London 2 to 5, but more importantly, I want to execute between 3 and 4, which is where I normally find a silver bullet. And today we had like a double silver bullet in opposite directions. I'm going to show you that today. So I see this displacement above the highs. This is a nice market structure shift. Look at how we closed above the highs here. The institutional order flow is strongly bullish when you see this. We are not just wicking and closing inside the range, we are fully going and closing above the highs here. So this displacement candle on retracement, I was looking for an institutional order flow entry through inside this fair value gap. Why? Because normally if you have two fair value gaps, this one and that one, as when retracement, we are not looking for price to refer back to this fair value gap if we are bullish, okay? And already here we are bullish, okay? This shows strong bullishness, okay? So on retracement, I normally use this if I'm on a smaller time frame, like 1 minute. This is where I enter at the CE of this fair value gap on retracement. I just buy this fair value gap. Let me extend this to the right. And guys, if you enjoy and if you're getting value from these videos, don't just watch and just give me those likes, man, to incentivize the feeling. You know, you give me that. That's how you're repaying me. Just give me the likes, guys. I want to see the likes go up, and also subscribe to the channel. Come on. So I normally hit this fair value gap, but this was on 15 minutes, and I like to get my entries on 1 minute. So I wanted, because it was dropping deeper, I wanted to see like a bullish market structure if it hits the CE, or at least an institutional order flow entry drew on this fair value gap, which it did, right? So that was my confirmation right there. Okay. And also during the silver bullet, let me remove this stuff. I'm going to show you, but let me just focus on this one here. An institutional order flow entry drew is when we partially enter the fair value gap. We don't make it to the midpoint of it. This was supposed to be a breakaway gap, in fact. So it's accumulation AMD, accumulation, manipulation, then distribution to the upside. Okay. I was already framing my trade around that. Okay, so let's do this. This is 1 hour. I'm using 1 hour to get the bias, and then 15 minutes for like a market structure, then 1 minute for an entry. So now let's go to 1 minute. Okay, look at the time here. The time when this happened, it was already 2. So this is the London Open kill zone, right? 2 to 5. So this displacement here during the kill zone confirms the bias for this kill zone, at least, that okay, we are bullish for the session. So I go to my 5 minute. This is what I normally do. I just highlight my Asian session. I don't, so that's why I had this already highlighted, guys. I wanted to show you so that this video doesn't, quickly highlight my entry for the day. So I go to 7 to midnight, the lowest low and the highest high there. There is my midnight. Midnight is somewhere here. So I just do this, and then this is my Asian session. This is my Asian session. So, and then I just extend my midnight open. So look at the confluence, guys. This is the midnight open. So we went below the midnight open. What did we do? We swapped sell side liquidity here in the form of Asian low. We took out sell side liquidity in the form of Asian lows, and then from there we completely disrespected this. I'm not there. I just want to focus. But already you can see during the kill zone, what time was the kill zone, you can see that if you're very much convinced in terms of the bullish bias, you could have got like an early entry here or somewhere here on the retracement on a retest of this order block here of this OP. Sorry about that. Hold on. And also look at the fair value gap here. But this was not my entry, guys. And I'm just gonna highlight that PC there. Small PC. You see that? It was a nice entry. Also, this was gonna be a nice entry. Because this was the displacement above this fair value gap here. Understand? After it completely disrespected this one. But it was a high risk. High risk because we still had this fair value gap here, unless I was gonna entertain it after closing above this inversion. I was gonna buy, see, as soon as this one closes above the inversion fair value gap, I was gonna buy the open of this because it's very much close to this. Put my stop loss below here, then target any liquidity here. The session highs from the previous days, okay, previous day. But instead, this is what I did. I didn't want to take the high risk entries. I wanted something that's solid, confirmed, everything. So I waited for my silver bullet, okay? So this is what happened during the silver bullet hour. So this is what London, right? So silver bullet starts at 3 to 4. 3 to 4, somewhere here. There we go. So this is your silver bullet. Silver bullet. Silver bullet hour. I hope I didn't confuse you with what I was just saying here. Don't focus on this. That's not where we at. So we opened, midnight open, we went lower. This is discount, and then we went above, we displaced above the highs, as you can see here. This price action here is this movement right here on this time frame. I'm on this time frame. This movement is the same movement as this movement here. So on retracement, we entered this 15-minute BC, which I'm now gonna share in layout so that you guys can see sync in layout. So this is the PC from here, right? This is the PC from here. So I wanted to see it partially enter this because this should hold price, this fair value gap. And if you look at the bodies, they tell the narrative that we are bullish. Only the weak must enter and partially enter the fair value gap on the 15-minute discount PC. So as soon as that happened, what was the other confluence? I had the midnight open. It was just a retest at the midnight open, right? So I went to 1 minute. I wanted to see the structure on 1 minute because now I'm interested to see what's happening there. I just don't go on 1 minute and try to trade everything that I see. No, I wait for such things. So on 1 minute, we took sell side liquidity here. I can see that we took sell side liquidity here, and this is the time where I just want to actually have my A plus setup checklist open. Okay, so I just normally do this. What's my A list, my A plus setup? So it has to be aligned with bias. And if I'm bullish on a hard time frame, my bias could be based off of 1 hour. So I was bullish on 1 hour. So it has to be aligned with bias. Opposing liquidity must be purged. So I have sell side liquidity resting below here. So I have relative equal lows here. Let me just use that. Okay. Okay, I see that we've purged the sell side liquidity here. And now I want to see a break in market structure during the silver bullet hour. This is already during the silver bullet. I'm just going to put my vertical lines here. Everything was happening inside the silver bullet, okay? So that I trust. This is how you do your checklist. So the silver bullet, I see that we are disrespecting this as this CV. We are closing above it. So I saw this as a confirmation. And this is what actually constituted my entry for today's silver bullet inversion fair value gap to the right. And this was my entry. This is exactly here. As soon as we closed above the inversion fair value gap, I saw this fair value gap here as my entry. Hit it. The first time I hit it, it took me out here because my stop loss was below the swing low. My stop loss is normally if there's a fair value gap like this, I normally put my stop loss below this swing low. For some reason, I just looked at this low here and I thought it was this low. I put my stop loss in the wrong place because this is the low of the candle that forms the fair value gap. The fair value gap is to the upside, it's here. So I should put it below the low of this candle because this candle is also involved in forming this fair value gap. So my stop loss should be below here. But I just put it here. So it took me out here. But it was just a small fee. And then I realized after it took me out, I look at the low, I said, fuck, I put the stop loss in the wrong entry. So you can see that my second entry, which is a screenshot that I posted on social media, my entry is just a little bit above here because it was when it was just going, like it was starting to pump here. I said, why did it take me out? And then I saw that we actually didn't make it to this low here. And then my first partials were off right here because I knew that it definitely had to come take this high out. It can't fail to take at least this high out after this displacement here. Even if we are bearish, even if I'm offside, but I know that this, I'm gonna catch this. So first partials off here, and I also had my standard deviations open. And I want to see where my negative 2.5 standard deviations are. You can screenshot these and also use them. I use these standard deviations for my take profits and actually to see and know where I should be anticipating a reversal. So I measure this manipulation leg because this is manipulation. we are not going low. We never came back below this low. So take the swing high and the swing low, you measure that, and then you project -2, -2.5 standard deviation. Then you can see here we started having that reversal kind of pattern. So we had to break structure to confirm that though we are not going to be reversing in this area. And as you can see from there, we printed, we displaced above it and we respected. That was actually a nice entry, but it's just that it's outside my silver bullet, but still inside the London, which is a good entry to go long from. If you are like late for this one, put your stop loss below here. You can target at 1:2, just a small scalp, but I killed everything just at -2 standard deviations above my buy side liquidity here. So if my hard time frame on like daily, weekly, and 4 hour time frame bias is not clear, I just use my 1 hour as my daily bias. 1 hour, 4 hour is a daily bias, and then I study price action on 15 minutes, and then I execute on 5 to 1 minute. Anything below 5 minutes, that's where I look for my entries. And this is London Silver Bullet NQ. And then also there was another trade on EU. So EU, I'm very much bullish on weekly, as you can see here. So I'm not entertaining anything that's not that's bearish, because I'm already bullish on weekly, and I shared this with the group as to why am I bullish. A whole weekly analysis on EU. So in the morning, I saw this bullish market structure shift displaced above the highs here during the. Let me just put this here, zoom it in. So we took sell side liquidity somewhere here, and then during the kill zone, we just displaced higher above the swing high, and we didn't wick below it. So I knew that on retracement, at least we must come for this high. So I was looking for a buy position here, and I wanted to see how price reacts once it reaches the CE of this fair value gap, right? And then I'm gonna take out this now. So I'm measuring the consequent encroachment of this, which is the midpoint of the gap here, the CE. So that piece in the CE of this piece on 15 minutes. And then I studied this during the silver bullet. I studied the price reaction on 1 minute here. So I'm gonna show you guys exactly that. And then now we are on 5 minutes, right? So same thing. I want to highlight my Asian session. I just want to get a clue what happened. Always do midnight open, so this is the highest high, and this is the lowest low between 7 and 8 basically. So this is your Asian session, and then you have your midnight open right here. Okay, so you have midnight open, you just extend that out. So it was confluencing with the true. This is the midnight open. Okay, so I just want to do this. And go to like 1 minute. So in 1 minute, as soon as we hit, so now I'm just gonna sync this and layout now. Okay, I just wanna sync. I wanna have this, and then I'm just gonna remove this, and I'm gonna make this fair value gap here have the midpoint, the center line of the midpoint. I wanna sync in layout. Okay, first let me just do this. Let me change the style and have like middle line here. I'm gonna make it so. I'm not gonna make it so. Let me make it solid. I want you guys to see something here because it's confluencing with the midnight open. So now this line is solid. Let's sync this in layout. First, let's change the color. Okay. So let me sync it in layout. Now I want you guys to focus on you see, this fair value gap here. This fair value gap. I'm just gonna put this portion here because this is the reaction I want you guys to focus on, the midpoint of this fair value gap. is actually in line with the midnight open. See? So it's confluencing with the midnight open. It's like one line. You see? So I wanted to see the reaction from this fair value gap since we've taken sell side here, bullish market structure shift during the kill zone. What time of the day was it? 3 o'clock, 3 to 4, between three is here. So 3 to 4 is my silver bullet hour. Silver bullet hour. So I just wanted to get a quick scalp to the upside, and this happened. I want to show you guys exactly what look, let's remove the. I don't like to have fair value gap at the midpoint, unless so this was my silver bullet hour. Silver bullet hour, right? So I saw that on 1 minute we actually traded above the swinger. We displaced above the swinger. So this is a bullish market structure shift. After this is a reaction I'm getting from. We forget about this. I want to trade this uptrend here. This uptrend here. So I'm starting price action and I'm using this as my draw on liquidity, because you have to know what is your draw on liquidity. You have buy side liquidity here. Okay. And then I'll just do this now. I extend my, sorry, because I could see the manipulation here. Swing high, swing low. I just measure that. Then I project my -2, -2, -2.5 standard deviation. And then I also have, like, it has to confluence with the, okay. So I could see that, okay, we have a reversal in this area. But I had like a strong conviction that we are going to make it to this high. We can't just displace and close way above here, and then on retracement fail to come for this high. You can't do that, and that retracement is very much close to this. Retracement area is very much close to this buy side liquidity here. So I saw displacement here. Let me just remove this so you guys can see. So I saw that, okay, I want to have like a checklist open here, so that maybe if it ticks most of these, then I can, treat it as my B, not like an A plus setup, maybe like a B setup. So it aligned with my bias. If I'm using like the one, yes, it is aligned with the weekly bias. So opposite liquidity has been patched. Yes, we've taken liquidity here. Silver bullet kill zone during the time. Yes, silver bullet. Market structure shift definitely here. You can see that bullish market structure shift above the swing high, and then you use the fair value gap as your entry. Fair value gap in displacement. This is what I'm looking at, and then you hit retracement as it enters the fair value gap, and then take partials as you go. Swing stop loss below the swing low here, and then I just want to play this and see how it played out. Okay. And then you see, do you see how this -2 standard deviation area here? Did you see this? Look at what happened here. But also, you have another confluence here, which is this fair value gap, the premium fair value gap right here. Okay, and it's a strong confluence, because you are in a premium and you have a -2.5 standard deviations, which is a retracement area, and then you also have like a confluence. But then I was very much convinced that we were going to make it to buy side liquidity. We ended up making it and reaching that buy side liquidity right there. So that's it for me today, guys. And I have like a bonus for you guys today. I have like there's like a competition that's going on with I think there's a sway markets. I don't know if it's a new broker or what, a new derivative kind of broker. So it's there's like a competition, synthetics demo competition information. If you're a good trader and if you have been following my channel, I'm sure you are a good trader by now. You should be able to at least, catch something. Come on, man. So we are pleased to announce the synthetic competition for the start of it started actually yesterday. So it's possible, is it possible to create a demo competition? I don't think this is relevant because already the competition has started. So how can I compete in the competition? You must make sure that your account is fully verified. Log into Sway Market. So basically, I'm going to leave a link to the competition. I mean, to the broker to actually enter the competition. You simply need to open an account with these guys, and then you're going to be trading these instruments with them. And then they are going to be announcing like the number one guy, like every uh, like okay, the winners of the competition are the top five traders with the most P&L, profit and loss, from the starting balance, and update with the standings of the top five traders at the time of being. At the time being, will be sent out every Sunday within an hour after the end of day. Okay, so that's like 11, 12 to 1, between 12 to 1. There will be every Sunday they will be telling you who's the number one until the 24th of March, because the competition will be going on until the 24th of March. And here are the pool prizes. First place 25K. So I think this is like 50K in total. So guys, let's participate. I'm going to leave a link to description, and then you are going to be trading for yourself. That link will not put you in my group or whatever. It's just I'm sharing this information with you. And this is like, I'm not affiliated with these guys. I'm just like, trying to give back to the community. And thank you for watching my videos. And also I have like a membership for 1,000 per month. We trade live together. Basically, if you get the membership, you can see here. You can just fill up and then you sign up, you pay for the membership fee, you get the signals, you get live trade, we trade live, like I give you like a bonus of trading live with you. You get to be in the group, signals group and everything, and I teach you two wealth creation methods. We'll be trading crypto and forex, and then yeah, I'll be sharing also my investment with you guys on the crypto portfolio, the millionaire making portfolio for this program. Also, if you want the course, it's 10,000. The discounted price for now is like 8,000. And then obviously this is like not for you guys, but with the if you take the one-on-one mentorship, basically you get the course and you get to trade live with me like on like 3 times a week. And then we also like it's basically like this is like the best of the best in the package, okay? And then yeah, but also you can opt for signals, which is 1,000, and then I'm going to be sharing analysis with you guys. We'll be trading live, but not as regularly as these guys. These guys are strictly arranged one-on-ones. We trade live on Discord with them privately. So, but yeah, this is it from me, guys. Cheers. I hope this video was insightful, and I'll be putting more videos for you guys. Just click the likes, hit the like button, subscribe, so that I know that you guys are finding this information valuable. And yeah, that's it from me today, guys. And yeah, goodbye. Bye.